Hello, Farmer Company. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Yep, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm looking forward to the FS19 now. I've seen the FarmCon videos. I can see the shop. Morning, mate. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. No worries, mate. No worries. That's a bit of a late stream, to be fair. I see they took a couple of well-known YouTubers off the board now. At the shop. Yeah, I've been playing on, I know it's got a few trigger issues. I've been playing on, the new map what come out by Steve, Thornton Farm. I know it's got a few issues on it need fixing, but I spoke to him yesterday, he's given it a big update and you'll need a new save game. I'm having playing map, but having problems with workers. Who got the job? Oh, it's good to hear, mate. Is that grass still growing? That is down here because it's meant to rain. It's afternoon. I had to cut my lawn again the other day, my neighbours and the hedges. I'm just going to buy one of these because that's expensive buying it this way. Yeah, it's starting to look good. I like how you can do the olives and stuff, and then you're on seasons. When the leaves die off in the winter time, and you've got your olives. You know, obviously you've harvested them. You have to take all the dead leaves off with this specialised machine, and they otherwise they won't grow the next year. And I also like how you have to cultivate between the olive trees to loosen the soil up, to get good water to them. And the placeables as well, I think it's going to be a lot better placing stuff. And I like how you can put the fences and that up now, rather than like, you know, by piece, you can like just like in a straight line now. I think that's kind of cool. And the gear system. Let's build 35 on here. Ah, it's over there. Oh, it's not far away then. Exactly, like, so when you put them down, if it's unlevel ground and that, the fences all sort of work themselves out where they should be. Is that built? That's the other side. Oh, I like that Massey Ferguson. I like them little compact tractors as well. Which I've got crop distraction turned off. I'm loving the update to this map, it's a lot better now. 2 more sell points. Yeah, that Spry looked good as well, that self-propelled Spry. That light blue Spry, that looked good. Yeah, they said we're going to have some lizard stuff. Which, let's face it, is a norm for giants. Do that New Holland, that look different, don't it? Or is that because that was the one, or do you have a different one for doing the olives? That looked different to the one we've got in game now. What do the grapes? I liked how you could see him coming off a belt inside the machine into the tank. And them new trailers look awesome as well. What they put the grapes and that in. And that Elm Creek map, I think that looked lovely. Yeah, that Elm Creek. You got your main farm in the middle and then some small farms around the outside for multiplayer and that. And I like how someone don't have to own a farm in your multiplayers, but they can own like a production factory. And then you can sell to them and stuff. Use it, I think that's pretty cool. And I like how in seasons as well, different months of the year, you're going to have different bird noises in the game. You know, so obviously like in the winter months that you have more like owls and stuff, hopefully. Be kind of cool. Yeah, that'd be good for roleplay. That's like how you can take your wheat net now to a factory, and you don't have to sell it. You can have it turned into flour, so you can then pick it up on pallets and take to a bakery. Like VF was saying, there's a lot of things you'll be able to do now in the winter time, in seasons. Or if you want to, I think you can forward through winter months, and I don't think that your animals or anything die or something. I think the animals keep their same health. But we'll see what happens. They're on about cross-platform as well. Exactly, that's what I thought. Have you had a look at Thornton Farm, mate, or...? I watched Mr. Sealy Peters, I watched his map review after I'd started playing it and downloaded it. He said he couldn't get the cow trigger to work. I can. That worked for me. The chicken one don't, but the cow one does, and so do the pigs. I just done a stream on it last night, just doing a bit of harvest work and that. The hedges could be a bit better. Yeah, that's true, Elite. They do well though, because they're ever so small company. That's what everybody's saying. You get these people what do like the Call of Duty games, these games developers and things like Fortnite. You know, they're only a drop in the ocean really, giants, compared to a lot of these other games developers. I think they are up in their game mode more now. I like that new cedar as well, that blue cedar. That look a bit like the case ones. What are them new case ones what come out? Oh, who made them now? They got little cedar boxes on them. Oh yeah, I don't need to turn this off because that will switch on off itself because I've got precision farming on. Is it Kisney or something they call them blue cedars? What could be in? I think it begin with K, but are they called early planters or something? Are they called early riser planters? I've had no end of people say to me they're a bit thingy in the game, make your game a bit sort of lag. I've removed them from my mods list now. I prefer the Great Plains ones, because I think the John Deeres can be a bit like that as well. Yes, truly, the 80-90% there, but the flour and bakery thing is just unrealistic. Yeah, because I think, like you're saying, I think we've got factories anyway, haven't we? That's like they will keep going on about is it sorghum? However you pronounce the word of that new crop. I sat up at where I already got it in game. I know several maps on console. This one has got it. Carrots, tomatoes are on Schamberg. They might be on this one, I ain't sure. We've got lucerne as a grass crop. We've got quite a bit. Oh, I might as well just finish this field now. Might as well cover most of this. That's just what Giant, that's like this, Giant said that they weren't, you'd got to finish a field completely before you got the contract paid out. I think I paid pretty well that contract, hopefully. That's alright. Exactly, no sorghum or olives in the UK. Hi Pro Gamer, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. What are you thinking of the FS22, the farm corn? What do you think of that? Right, I think I'm going to do a cultivating one. Field 24. They did something, I could try and do something with the mods on console when you play with other people. I hope so. I like how the combine headers are going to have the old auto contour. Even the 23-year-old one, my one that caught fire in real life on the farm. The class Dominator, even that had auto contour. But it never worked properly because it had like rings on the bottom, rings hang down. Half circular rings. What touch on the ground. And it always used to play up. You used to have to self-level it again and to switch it off. Mind you, that is good for a combine of 23 years old to have come out of a head, a 20-foot header with that on. In them days, but like I say, we used to switch it off because even mechanics and that couldn't never get it right. The class fitters couldn't never. They tried new sensors and everything on it, but that still used to. Not run with the ground contours, so we just used to switch it off, and like a couple of times a day you'd have to re-self-level it again on a flat bit of ground because that would get out of sync even when it weren't switched on. I do love this map. I love this one a lot, this one. I will get some calves on here eventually. I think you can put most stuff in here, can't you? Grass, and I think you can put grass. JD10 hillsider. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, like they don't run. Probably the modern day ones do. Oh, that's where you had the calves. I thought that was in here. Oh, there go the train. Oh, yeah. What field have I got to cultivate? Field 24. Where's that on here? Hello, Allison Games. How you doing? I forgot what field I'm on already. What field was that? Field 24. This field 24 is over there. Oh, that'll be easy enough to find. I'm liking that little twin rotor by Sid Moddings. Did that come out Friday? I'm loving that. The twin screw, whatever it's called. I'm surprised Giants allowed that through with that name. You haven't ordered it yet, late, because I don't know what to do. I'll probably still have my PS4, I expect. Because I ain't too worried about that ground texture thing, to be fair. Is it Paramex or whatever it's called? I forget what they called it now, where you can see the stones and that more. I'm going down the wrong road here at the manor. Oh, nice one, mate. Enjoy. Mini map isn't very clear on here. I seem to drive them up with them. I actually, you know where you got your, you got your revs in the bottom right hand corner, elite. I actually think I like FS19 better, to be honest with you. Everybody's saying, oh, we like that feature, but I like the one we've already got in game. Because I think, didn't we have that before? We had that, was that in FS17 or one of the FS series? And I don't mind. People say that you don't have to have it. I adjust mine. I don't think you can remove it completely on console, like if you're doing videos and that, but I actually prefer the FS19. Just my personal choice. The one that we've got now. I do like the soil. I do like how when you cultivate now and at the soil, when you do the minimal till, how it leave a bit of stubble mixed in. Because I know in real life when I used to use a top downer, they used to leave a bit of stubble lying about on the top, chopped up. Because in real life the only thing that will really bury straw properly is a plough. But my biggest hope is as soon as FS22 is released, that Giants start to give the modders the info what they need. to start making stuff for the game. Oh yeah, do grow more weeds in reality, believe you me, elite. Because where I used to work, we started going down that route, got a top downer. We used to get a lot of grass problems. Because they had a field full of grass on the headland, so when I harvest it, all the grass move across, if you know what I mean, because we used to do straw and that on the field. Or even with chopping as well, that always keep moving over into your field, and I had a big grass problem on one of the headlands of the field. One year we had to spray the crop off. I know you're not allowed to use Roundup now, but we had to spray. Because that's just full of black grass, and then what actually happened when you're using these top downers and stuff, it just dragged the seed around all over the field. Hi Timothy, how you doing? Timothy Williamson, good to see you. I'm doing well, hope you're keeping well. Charlie Frost, PS4 Gamer, how you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. I love this John Deere. Now I play on PS4 Pro, Timothy. Is Oxy still bringing Calmston Farmer Elite to PC only? I know it's only going to be PC because he's putting all that mud in and stuff. But I see a post yesterday where they said Calmston ain't coming to FS22. Oh, I got ya. Because what's that map he's going to do for FS22? That's going to be in Western Supermare, as they call it, don't they? Going to have a fairground and stuff. But my only criticism with Giants is they need a better testing team. What, test these maps and mods? And I personally would like to see a lot less converted over converts and more new maps in FS22. This map would be a nice map on FS22. I actually like this one better than Lancyboi Stone Valley. There ain't really a square field on this map. They're also talking about on console elite that you'll be able to do more than one contract. Have more than one contract running. Hello Mouse, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think more than one contract would definitely be brilliant in multiplayer. They're saying that bringing hazard lights to console might be a possibility as well. I'd definitely like to see beacons what reflect off buildings and trees in the dark like on PC, but I think due to the script and that will never happen. And I think if we do get cross-platform, that'll just be with Xbox and PlayStation. They're on about PC as well with console. Yep, I'm all good, thanks, Mouse. Hi, Philip, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Hope you're having a super fine Sunday. Yep, I'm all good, thanks, Philip. Oh, yeah, they're talking about that mouse, the sound of trees falling. Did you notice on the trailers how, like, yeah, as each individual ram come down, you get a sound effect on the backboard and everything. Oh, there's a fence here. Can't see it very well. For a simulation game, they're really doing marvellous things with it, that's for sure. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Like you have random trees falling when you've got seasons on. They're on about the crops are actually going to blow about with the wind now. Instead of not just when you harvest them, they move, they're going to... Oh, definitely, like, there's loads of little tweaks and things they could do. That's a pity we couldn't have in-game radios in the tractors and stuff, which you can have switched on when you're doing live streams. I like these 6Rs, they're nice tractor. That's true. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, from the cinematic trailer there was a hat blowing off. The hat blowing onto the car. That's true, Mouse. It was in that trailer. That just made me laugh how they say young children will not be in the game as characters, and then they got that father and daughter in the trailer. Gone miles past the turn off. Yeah, I like that late. The JCB agri loadal. That's brilliant. I do like that. I like that. I ain't tried it yet. That what come out on the mod hub. Was that Friday or Thursday? Or that John Deere, that little John Deere grass mower. We've already got one in game, but I do like that one. I'm gonna have to try it out on this map. We already had one about a week or two ago. They added rear weights to it to weight it down. I probably got it under mowers because I'm sure I downloaded it. Let's have a look. That's the new one, isn't it? That one. That look a nice piece of kit, that do. I like the look of that. That's the other one. They put rear weights on the back of that one the other week. You can put strimmer. Would that be under? Yeah, we probably did, but I didn't download it. I think we might have got it late. But I like you. This air compressor actually works. I tried. Someone said it don't work. That's just like a sort of ornamental feature you can have on your farm. But I've tried it and that do work. Because I tried it on a real dusty tractor and that blew it down like a pressure washer. The air compressor. That's a pity you couldn't lift the hood of the tractors up. Some of them lift up though, don't they, on some of them bigger tractors. So you could blow your radiator and stuff out. Hi Pro Gamer, welcome back, bud. Right, I know the bales are all going to get in the way, but I just want to get some animals, some cows. See how well this is going to work. You don't have access. I know this baler is pretty, but what I tend to do is I tend to use we got it with Alpine DLC. I tend to use a 5 metre, a little 5 metre windrower, and then I just go behind with this baler, and you can virtually go as fast as what he is tethering. Exactly, yes. I watched Mr. CDP Pro Game, and I watched his video on the map, and he said that that didn't work. The cows don't show up for him, but they do for me, the trigger. But the chickens don't, admittedly. He said the chickens didn't, they don't. That's weird how some of these maps say you don't own the land and you do. Yeah, I was speaking to Steve last night, Pro. He come into the live stream towards the end. And he said I've already put 10 hours on it already. He said he won't put too many hours on it because that's going to have a complete big update. Yeah, that's what I had it in. I had it in that mouse, new farmer. And it worked fine for me, the cows. For me, just some of the hedges need sorting out a bit. They look a bit artificial looking. Perhaps they will in the update. But what everybody's got to remember, Steve is learning how to do these maps. Okay, he's going to get better. He's going to get better with them. He's learning from Lancyboi and Oxygen David. Do you know what I mean? He's only going to get better with people, you know. You know, people jump on his case too much. That annoy me. You know, so that's a Steve Mods map. And, but he definitely put his heart and soul into what he's trying to do. And we don't want people like him leaving. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, what is your question, Lee? Yeah, a bit like what? A bit like what this island was doing with Coas. Yeah, I saw what you mean. Yeah, sorry about that, Lee. I was concentrating on my mail and not chat. Won't eat the grass on the... Yeah, exactly, I agree, yeah, learning is okay, Mouse. But why release if it's not right? Exactly, but like you're saying, Giants will wait ages sometimes for a map. Because Giants will be critical of it. But I'd rather that fail testing several times and they get it right, if you know what I mean. Rather than... But it's only my opinion. I just believe that Giants have got to up the game with their testing team. Because you think, how did Walker Farm get through that time? How did Millennial Farmer map get through? And then it got took down. You can see right underneath the map. You take how long Challengton took to come to the game. All the maps that Oxy has done, Oxygen David. But I'm not being funny in that. I think sometimes they, like Oxy, the bigger like map maker, mod maker what you are, the more they scrutinise little things which they let go through on other maps. That's what's annoying to me. There's no, what's the word, there's no I don't know what to call the word really. There's no set procedure, if you know what I mean. No consistency is the word I'm looking for. There's no consistency in what they're doing. And you know, we all, I know everybody in this chat, we all feel the same way, that this game would be nothing without modders. If modders said they were going to finish tomorrow for FS22, Giants might as well forget about releasing a game, in my opinion, because the modders are what make the game. What it is. You take with Oxygen David, Giants more or less told him to go away and stop wasting their time with Challengton. They're not going to do any more testing on it. But I was so pleased when I came home from work and Challengton was on the mod hub for console. Because I honestly didn't think we'd ever see Challengton. Yep, 6 ashes. I should have played that more, really, than what I did. 6 ashes. Little Norton is a good map as well. But that's the one thing what I do like about them. If they say they're going to try and get something, they do. Oak Hill was another map I didn't really played what I should have played on at Oak Hill, but I just didn't like how the ground textures. When you plough and stuff, the ground textures were wrong. They went in the other direction. But I asked Lancyboi the other day and he said he might bring an update of the console to sort that soil texturing out. I think I'd still do it on PC version on this map. Because I know Virtual Farmer's got an old map what he's playing, and what he's playing is an old save game, and he's still got the old version. But I say fair play to Oxygen David for getting the map on console, Challengton. Well, like he did promise console players would see the map, so that's really good of him to honour his word, as they say. But they're all pretty good. They'll all try and get the maps out on console. I know people like Aiden, Jim and that, he really like the console community. But like I say, if we could have cross-platform or PC, it'd be brilliant, but I just can't see it happening. And I don't think I can really see Sony and Microsoft joining forces either. I actually think if Sony and Microsoft join forces, that's going to be bad for the console community. Like with the price of consoles and stuff. At the moment they're always competing against each other. When you start a new map, always try it with seasons and do the cowards. And we'll tell you if the map needs an update. Yep, okay Elite, thanks very much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Yeah, I'll have to remember that pro gamer when I start a new map. Always try it with seasons. Yeah, I knew Steve's map had trouble with the triggers. That's why I said about the triggers when I done my map tour. I said some of the triggers are playing up, but I think what I'll do is when I do my map tours from now on, I'll go into them first and try everything for myself. Because that's how I discovered on Lancyboi Oak Hill that the feeding the animals and that weren't working. I went to feed the animals and that was giving them sugar beet instead of silage. And my combine harvester was pumping out sugar beet out the back instead of straw. And then I just pinged Lancyboi a message across and said, "Hi Lancy, I discovered this on the map." Yeah, this has had 2 updates, this one, Pro Gamer. How many bales did I get off there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quite bad, about 10 bales off that little cow paddock. I might try making money on horses on one of the maps. I don't know if anybody else has. I know you have to keep them fit and stuff to get your money on them. I'll go see if there's any more grass around that pond I can mow. Hi John, good to see you. How you doing? I hope you're having a good Sunday, mate. So what is that meant to be in here? Water or in that pit? I think it's meant to be water. Well, I'm going to see if I can cut any around this pond, because I get quite a few bales off here. Oh, it's quite good to hear, John. As long as I don't fall in the pond, I'll be alright. Yeah, that's true, Pro Gamer, that is. Wait and see if I need an update. Leave them for a couple of weeks. I don't anybody else think of precision farm, and I definitely think you get more yield using the precision farming. Certainly a good way of getting extra bales doing this. I want to put a field, is it alfalfa they call it? I want to put a field of that in, but when I looked at my season timetable it was too late to put any in, so I'll save some of this grass around the other side of the farm. I'll make some hay. Because we'll be into early summer next. Yeah, no worries, Pro Gamer. Appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, mate. I'll have a chat with you sometime. What's your go-to map at the moment, John? Have you got a particular favourite? Oh, you like all of them? Yeah, well, we've been spoilt really for maps in FS19. Obviously to do what's been going on in the world, this game has lasted a lot longer than what it should have done. I should definitely be getting FS22. There'll probably be a lot of people say they're not going to get it, but in all honesty they will. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody. That's where I'm going to end today's live stream. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.